I am so excited today to start this new video series on hamstrings. Hi, it's Sarah here, your neighborhood doctor of physical therapy. I recently had a request from a subscriber for more information on hamstring exercises. Now there's a lot of different structures at play in the hamstring area, so if you are having pain or discomfort, it's best to seek out a personalized assessment from a doctor or a physical therapist. The purpose of this video is to show you safe and effective ways to stretch your hamstrings to improve your quality of life. If you have tight hamstrings, you might feel tightness, soreness, or stiffness in the back of your upper thighs, or you may have trouble touching your toes or doing other daily tasks. Your hamstrings are a group of 3 muscles that start off in the back of your pelvis, on that bone in your butt area that you might feel if you sit in a hard chair, and then they attach to either your tibia or your fibula in your lower leg. So that being said, they cross 2 joints. Not only do they cross your knee joint, but they also cross your hip joint. So they're responsible for bending or flexing your knee and also extending and rotating your hip. I'm going to show you 3 exercises for you to try to stretch your hamstrings, and the only equipment you need is a chair. The first exercise for stretching your hamstrings I'm going to show you is done sitting in a chair. I would recommend sitting on a chair with a little bit of padding on it, and what I'm going to do is sit at the edge of my chair. One leg is going to be bent. The other leg that I'm stretching will be out, straight knee. You don't have to put your toes up to the ceiling to stretch your hamstrings. Any way your foot is comfortable is just fine. Turn the midline of your body towards the leg that you're stretching. And then this is important, we're gonna keep our neck and our back neutral. We're not gonna round our neck or our back. We're gonna keep them straight. You can support yourself on the chair or on your other leg, and you're just gonna gently lean forward till you are feeling a stretch behind your knee or behind the back of your thigh. Now it's important that I'm keeping my back and my neck neutral, because if I was to bend around my back and my neck, I could be stretching the neurological structures that are going in the hamstring area, and those structures don't always like to be pulled, and that's not the intention of this stretch. This stretch is just for the muscle of the hamstring. So here I am, midline turned towards the leg I'm stretching. I'm leaning forward, feeling a pulling in the back of that leg, and I can go ahead and hold this for about 30 seconds. Breathing the whole time. And when I'm done with that stretch, I can come back up to neutral and switch. I can put my other leg out, turn my midline towards the leg that I'm stretching and support myself, and just gently lean forward, feeling a stretch behind the thigh, behind the knee. And again, I'm going to hold this for about 30 seconds. So this is a very accessible way to stretch your hamstrings. Can be done, sitting right in a chair. Can be done any time of day. And I held this for about 30 seconds. The next hamstring stretch I'm going to show you, you can do starting off in the standing position with your legs shoulder width apart. I have a chair in front of me. I'm going to bend my knees slightly, and then I'm going to go ahead and bend over this chair. So I can put my hands like this, I can put my hands straight out, whatever's comfortable for my body. I'm going to do this because that's comfortable for me. And I'm just going to bend over, feeling a stretch, a pulling sensation in the back of my knees and the back of my thighs. And I can hold this position for about 30 seconds. And the reason why I have the chair here is 2 reasons. One, it makes it a lot easier to help myself come back up to the standing position. And 2, it just puts less strain on our bodies than being completely bent over touching our toes. The last exercise I'm going to show you guys is called a deadlift, if you have any familiarity with weightlifting. But we're not going to use any weights today. We're just going to be spreading our feet shoulder width apart, have a slight bend of the knees, and this is as much as your knees are going to bend the whole time. Your knees might as well be still as a statue for the rest of this exercise. You can do anything you want with your arms. You can cross them, you can put them out in front of you for balance, whatever feels comfortable for your body. And what you're going to do is stick your butt out the back, like you're trying to make your butt touch the wall behind you. And you bend and come up. The bending is occurring at your hip joint, not at your knee joint. So this is not a squat. The bending is occurring at my hips. I'm sticking my butt out and then back up. So I'm bending at the hips and then coming straight up. My spine is neutral. So this is an exercise that we do repetitions of or for a period of time. This is not an exercise that you hold for 30 seconds. It's not that type of an exercise, but what we're doing is an eccentric or lengthening contraction to the hamstrings, and that's why this exercise is included in the hamstring stretching video. So let's do 10 of those together, okay? I'll keep my hands out in front of me for balance. Knees are slightly bent, and I'm sticking my butt out behind me, and then come straight up. 2, 3, 4, you could keep that chair in front of you if you wanted to, even. 5, 6, 7, 8, you could add weights if you wanted to. 9, and one more, 10. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel and leave me some comments letting me know anything that you would like to see in the future.